today, we got to start our thing out with our Monday morning push-ups and air squats. So that means we're going to get down on 30 seconds of max reps of push-ups and then 60 seconds of max reps on our air squats. So, real quick, I was not present last week during this one. Just for the record, guys, if in fact you are doing your push-ups and you are not hitting that chest to the floor, I don't want to break anybody's spirit this morning, but you got to get that chest to the floor. You want to hold that core nice and tight. Everything should be coming up in one fixed position. So, also, one other thing I want to talk about, just because this is my opportunity to talk about push-ups. If you're doing push-ups this way, you're wrecking your shoulders, guys. You got to turn those out, those hands out, bring those elbows slightly in. They don't need to be against the rib cage, but we do need them in. Again, that's just for shoulder preservation. So, let's get our stopwatch going here. We're gonna hit our 30 seconds of push-ups. If you remember what your number is, obviously you're gonna go for that same number, if not beat it by 1 rep at least. That way we're gonna start to keep track of that progress. All right, guys, so in 10 seconds, we'll start our 30 seconds of push-ups. I'm gonna go sideways just so you can kind of catch the full range. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 5. 10. 10 seconds left. 20, 21, 22, 23. All right, guys, 23 is my number for 30 seconds. Could have probably done a little better. I kept it steady and slow, not slow, but steady. We could also just get into like bam, bam, repping them out, but we want to make sure we're getting good ones. Okay, going in for our air squats. 60 seconds, that starts in 10 seconds. Once again, guys, we're talking about depth. If you're only getting to here, that's not an air squat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Make sure the knees are going out. 10. 20. Working again. Squat. Below the hip crease, below the knees. 20 seconds. 30. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and 54, 44. I lost track. I don't know. We'll rewind the tape later. Go back, check it out, see what I got. All right, guys. So track your numbers. Write it down if you have to. Don't be a knucklehead like I am. All right. So for our first, we're doing 3 circuits today. The first circuit has 4 movements in it. We're going to go through it 3 times. Our second circuit has 3 movements. We're going to go through that 4 times. And then our last one has 4 movements that we'll go through 3 times. All right, so for our first one today, we are going to do a staggered swing to a staggered clean. So you're going to basically alternate those movements. You're going to start out with your staggered stance. And because it's my birthday, I gave myself the opportunity to do some of my favorite moves. So, staggered swing means that we're going to be off that back heel. Our kettlebell goes right behind that front knee, up, slightly angled out. So you're going to alternate between that and that. Through, swing. If it's too much of a transition for you, you can do 5 swings out and then 5 cleans. However you want to do that, we're going for 45 seconds and 15 seconds rest today on all movements. So, once we get done with our 45 seconds of staggered swing, staggered clean, we're going to stay right in that split squat position. We're going to split squat and press overhead. We're going to do all of that on the right, then we're going to switch off to the left 3 times through. All right, guys, let's get down into it. Monday morning, here we go, 10 seconds. Staggered swings, staggered cleans. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Remember, we're trying to keep that back nice and tight. Keep that kettlebell close to your body when you go to do that clean. Right through, right out. Just getting warmed up, letting the swings be. Things on our hips a little bit. Besides those push-ups. Each. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, 15 seconds. Take a quick break. We're going to stay right in that split squat stance or that staggered stance. And now we're going to get into our split squat press. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Tap that back knee. Overhead press. As I said before, we're going to stay right on that same side. Even if you decide to start left, still be on your left. Nice and tall, guys. You don't want to let that body rock too far forward when you're going into it. It takes you out of position. Stay nice and tall. 15 seconds. And 5 to go. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. Woo! All right, heart rate's already coming up. Going into our second side. I'm going in my left, back to staggered stance, swing and clean. 3, 2, and here we go. Swing it, swing it. Remember, we're still using that hip drive just to get that kettlebell moving. And then when you're going to do that clean, get nice and close to the body. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, staying right on that same side. Split stance, split squat, press. You ready? 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press. Remember, guys. Nice. Tap at the knee. Coming down hard on that back knee. Tight, supporting that upper body. Front heel, contact with the ground. Back heel up. Just give this a little kickstand. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, there's our first round of our first circuit. 10 seconds, we're going back in on the right side, staggered swing, and clean. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Start hitting it a little bit more aggressively now. That first set got me nice and warm. A little bit more snappy with my movements. And just hitting 30, 15 seconds to go. Time for one more. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. Set it down. Quick shake. Staying on the same side. Split squat to press. Get ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 4. Again. Chest up. Nice and tall. Shoulders back. Think about the long neck. Whenever we get into pressing, remember, we don't want those shoulders creeping up to the ears, building up tension in our traps and our neck. Nice and long. You can use a little bit of that momentum that you create coming out of that squat. Get that kettlebell moving. And again, guys, if your kettlebell's too heavy, grab your lighter dumbbell. All movements can be performed with either. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Switching off to our left side or our second side. Here we go. Just under a little over 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, away we go. Back to a swing. Swing. Weekend. All you moms out there, have a good Mother's Day. A little pamper. Sunday. All right, guys, got about 15 seconds before we switch it off. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shaking the arm. We're going back into that split stance to our split squat and press. Closing out our second round. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice and controlled on the way down. Nice and strong on the way up. Supporting our upper body as that weight goes overhead. Still keeping that kettlebell nice and close to the body. 15 seconds. And up, quick. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, guys, that's just for the bank. We got one more time. Both sides, going back in, swing, clean. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice strong snap of those hips, get that kettlebell moving. Keep that kettlebell nice and close to my midline as I can. 10 seconds. Time for one more. And break. All right, one last time. Split squat to press. That starts in 10 seconds. Here we go. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. Last time on the left side or the second side. Woo! All right. Breathing heavy. Sweat's rolling. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Notice as I go down for that swing, still keeping back straight. Don't let those shoulders slump forward. We got 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, closing out our first circuit. One more set of left hand or second side split squat to press. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice and easy on that landing. Nice strong press overhead. As always, guys, make sure that when you press, you're getting that kettlebell or dumbbell to land over the shoulder, not out front. Fifteen seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that's your first circuit for today. Grab a little water, towel it down, and I'll run down our second one. We're gonna need both your kettlebell and your dumbbell. For all of our moves. So for the first one, once I catch my breath here and actually talk again, we're gonna do a mixed rack front squat. So that means you're gonna have one of your weights at your shoulder, one of them hanging in the front. Now, the way that I did it when I tested this out, I went dumbbell at the shoulder, kettlebell at the hang. That seemed to be the easiest way to go about it, or I should say, least challenging way to go about it. But again, you guys can mix this up any way you want. Again, that's how I program. You guys interpret it the way you want to do it. Like I said, I had it here, and then I had my kettlebell here. So as I hit that front squat, I'm gonna tap that kettlebell to the floor, stand up. Notice that my knees are pushing out. I'm not letting them cave in. I'm still trying to maintain good upright position with my upper body, chest up. Try not to let that happen as you go down into that squat. Try to keep your back almost as if you're up against the wall, going straight down. Movement number 2, we are gonna do a crush grip, bent over kettlebell row. What that means is you're gonna take your kettlebell, the handle's gonna be going towards the floor. You're gonna take that bent position, back nice and straight, hips are set back. You can see bottom half of my leg is in a nice vertical position. What we do is we take that kettlebell and we act as if we're trying to smash it, like you're trying to flatten it, giving us some tension, and then row right to the top of the abs. As you're doing that, we're thinking about squeezing those shoulder blades back, getting a good squeeze on our lats. Once again, guys, if in fact your kettlebell is super heavy and you wanted to use the dumbbell, totally doable. Take the dumbbell, and you can use it just like this. Just take the top head of that dumbbell, crush it, and bring that right to the chest. Plenty of room to do that. Our last movement is we're gonna do single side weighted leg lowers. So, once again, you can use your kettlebell, you can use your dumbbell. I'll show you from this side. We're gonna hold it up like this. We're gonna go up, and then bring those legs down nice and easy. Just a tap of the heels and bring it up. Once again, you can use the kettlebell on that if you feel more comfortable with that. We're going through this 4 times, so you are going to switch your mixed rack. First set, we'll have dumbbell, kettlebell. Second time around, dumbbell, kettlebell. That way we're all evenly distributed. Works with my OCD. You guys know the deal. All right, here we go. 10 seconds, and we are in those mixed rack front squats. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Nice and low, up, squeeze. Those hips come all the way forward, squeeze the butt at the top. As usual, whenever I've talked about dumbbell front rack position, we always take that dumbbell, we point it up slightly towards the ceiling. That way, that's gonna keep our elbow up, and in turn, help keep our upper body position. We have 15 seconds. 4 times through this one, guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, going into that crush grip, bent over row. Kettlebell, upside down. Squeezing that kettlebell like you're trying to crush it right in half. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pushing those palms in towards each other. Creating tension against the kettlebell, and then obviously in the arms. And as I'm doing it, I'm not rushing. I'm not trying to bring 50 reps to 45 seconds. Good, slow, control. Your hands are slippery on that kettlebell. Like I said, feel free to grab the dumbbell. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, take it to the floor. I'm gonna start on my right side. 1 dumbbell up, 1 kettlebell up, doesn't matter. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. A little bit of a hip thrust. Try to keep that body nice and straight. If you're having trouble with the one side, you absolutely grab the kettlebell or the dumbbell or the kettlebell by both hands. I wanted to add a little bit of a twist. Do something that we haven't done before. 15 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. Going back to the top. This time you're going to switch the side that the dumbbell's on. I started on my right. I'm going to left. Get ready. Mixed rack. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back to that squat. Chest up, nice and tall. 5 seconds. 3, 2. All right, guys, going back to that bent over row. Crush grip. Kettlebell upside down. Dumbbell upside down. Get ready. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Back nice and straight, head in a neutral position. fingers together. Get that dumbbell or kettlebell in your hand. 3, 2, 1. Great. Okay. Going back, or I'm going to my left side for the dumbbell. Straight leg raises. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stability in that shoulder. Obviously working those abs. Exhale as those feet go up. 15 seconds, guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, that's 2 rounds down. We're halfway through our second circuit, going back to the top. Dumbbell now going to return to the right side. Kettlebell on the left. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Point that dumbbell up. Back to that crush grip, bent over row, 10 seconds. Just switch it off to the dumbbell. See if you can get a read on that. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Right to the top of the abs. Nice big squeeze. Pull those shoulders back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Drive those elbows back. Secondarily, you should be feeling a little bit of hamstrings here. Keeping good tension in there. Nice strong abs. Support that upper body and that back over the 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, going back to my right side for those straight leg raises. Once again, at any point you feel like one side of it is too difficult, go with both hands on your kettlebell or dumbbell. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, I'm really trying to employ some control here, guys. Not ripping a ton of reps. It's all about that control. About 30 seconds down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, guys, going back to the left side with that dumbbell for those front rack, that mixed front rack. Once again, kettlebell in the middle. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last time here. Left. All right, guys, going back last time on that crush grip bench over row. I'm gonna try back with that dumbbell. Hands are super slippery right now, so let's see how we do. 3, 2, 1, and take it away. Again, really try to get that good squeeze on that kettlebell. Believe it or not, it makes a difference. Just gonna braid my fingers together underneath the kettlebell just to keep it from slipping. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, back to the floor. Last time. Left hand. Straight leg raise. The leg lower. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, thinking about control. I'll put my right arm out to the side, do a little balance, stability. Not touching the ground. Feel yourself rocking. You need a little bit of that stability, then bring it right to the ground. We got 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. And time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is your second circuit of the day. Grab a quick sip, towel it down. I know I definitely need to. And then I'm gonna roll it out. Our third and final circuit for the day. All right. For our third one, you're gonna need your band. Once again, you're gonna need that anchor that we talked about last time I was here. To anchor yourself in. For our last circuit, what we're gonna do banded curtsy lunge with a dumbbell. So, what that means is you're gonna take that band from your anchor position, and again, remember guys, create a loop by just going around, taking one end, pull it through, and you should be well anchored at that point. Leg closest to the anchor goes in. You're gonna take that band, put that all up in your business, right up in there, all right? We take our dumbbell. Now this is gonna be up to you how much resistance you actually put on the band. That's gonna make a difference, obviously. I'm gonna try to stay in frame here, so I won't have a ton of resistance, but again, inside leg has a band around it. Outside hand has my dumbbell. As I'm doing this, guys, I'm gonna face you just so you can see it. We're gonna take that right knee and we're gonna try to track that thing right behind that left leg. As we come up, right here, you should feel that band trying to pull you. So you're kind of fighting against that pull. And then as we come up, we stand square and that glute should be firing. So you should have nice tension through that glute on that movement. So we'll go back down, tap that knee, boom, up and squeeze. Once we get done with that, keep that dumbbell right in your right hand, grab the band with your left, take that into a bicep iso hold, and then we're gonna curl with the other side. So that dumbbell stays in that right hand. We switch off, we go left or right leg into the band, dumbbell in the left hand, and then do everything exactly the same on the other side. All right, guys. Here's our last circuit of the day. Those are your movements. We start it in 10 seconds. Get yourself in the band, and away we go. In the band, in the business. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Tap that back into the floor, up, and push against that band. Squeeze that glute. talking about control here. You can see my balance starting to go a little bit. Control on the way down and on the way up. Not a high rep rate today. All about that control. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, pull that leg out. Left hand grabs the band. We're going to go ISO hold. And then we're going to go bicep curl on the right side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice and tall. Keep the abs engaged. You don't want to get too much into a lean. Just stay nice and tight. Have to pause at the bottom for a little rest. Just take a quick pause. Still try to keep tension on that other bicep. 15 seconds. We're going to be done by the end of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Okay, guys, right leg goes in the band. You guys will get a back view of this one. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. Back, drive up, squeeze. Still trying to maintain that good upright position with your chest. Tall, shoulders back. Push against that band. You have a red band, chances are you're going to need a lot of distance away from that anchor. 15 seconds. Blue and green, a little more light. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, leg out. Bicep curl. On the left side, ISO hold on the right, if you're following my lead. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. If you need more tension on that band, you can either grab your shoulders up on it, or just walk a little further away. And we have 15 seconds. 3 times to do this one, guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, going back to the start. Left leg, back in the band. Dumbbell, right hand. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back, up, squeeze. That left glute should be firing. Leg out. Going back in for our banded iso hold. Bicep curl. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, trying to maintain tension on that banded side. And then just firing off reps. Again, with control on that right side. keep that band in. We have 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Right hand in band. Dumbbell in the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Left knee back. Right heel. Drop in. Nice and tall. Got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, guys. One more round. Left leg back in that band. Dumbbell back in that right hand. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fight that resistance, pulling you to the anchor. Work that balance. Work that stability. Last one. All right, guys, leg out. Going back to the bicep curl on the right side. ISO hold on the left. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. About halfway. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. Right leg in. Dumbbell. Left hand. Last time, handed, weighted, curtsy squat. 3, 2, 1, go. Use that hard hand on top of your last hand. right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice steady breathing. Keep yourself calm. Tension in the abs. Keeping your trunk stabilized. Trying to gut out those last couple reps. Those biceps. 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap today. Yo.
Happy birthday
To you. Get over here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Darren. Happy birthday to you.
I'm just going to say, all I can hear was Caleb, but that's all right. Thanks, Kay. Hey, everybody, I just want to mention the significance of me wearing this shirt today is this is the day, this is the shirt that I wore the day that my daughter was born. And I just want to say, on my 51st birthday, this is why I'm here, and this is why I do everything that you guys see me do. Everybody have a great day. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Again, guys, if you like what you're seeing here, when this stuff comes up on YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys on Thursday. Have a great day.
Bye.